I'm gonna review this nose sniffer thing. It's for whenever you're sick. See?
It's called Vicks nasal.
Yeah. And right, whenever you move it like this toward your lips, it looks like a little penis. Just okay. And then you take it. The meth heads, they was like using these up, and yeah, it looked like one of them torpedoes too that women put up in there, but it's not. Hopefully you won't get this confused with one of those one day in the bathroom and accidentally suck some blood up your nose. That's supposed to clear you out. Let's see, wait a minute. Well, it's just minty. Minty up your nose. Nope, it sucks being sick. There's no good reviewing about it. It just sucks. Are you excited about going to school? Mm-hmm. Not next week, but the next week.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is we're going to grab that laptop over there in a minute, and we're going to go on there and we're going to get all your information in there and look and see what classes that you are going to be taking. Who got that ping ping pow and ching 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 chong? Oh, you're licking my ear. You got some crud in there. Do I need to trim my ear hairs? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people have to trim their ear hairs when they get old. When they get old.
You're good.
What about my nose hairs?
Where's your nose?
Hey, it's 9:16 p.m. on August the 11th. Is today the 11th?
Yes.
Did I miss a day?
Probably.
Somewhere. Lost it somehow.
Yesterday, day before, you're on the computer all day.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I made that damn Teddy Rubbskin game.
You didn't come to bed till like 4 o'clock this morning.
I wasn't on the computer doing any. I wasn't making anything then.
I don't know what you're doing. I was sleeping.
I was just goofing off. Just goofing off. You wasn't sleeping. You was half-ass sleeping and watching the Forensic Files again, so you could try to get away with murder.
Mm-hmm.
But you know it's not gonna work, especially if you're working in a morgue. When you eat a sandwich, are you going to lay the sandwich on the dead body?
I don't know.
And then like set it down, like, you know.
Depends.
Depends.
How hungry I am. And how much work I do.
But it's not gonna be bologna, right?
Ew.
Like bologna.
No.
So you're not against laying it on a dead body. You just don't want bologna.
I don't think you're allowed to have food in there with the dead bodies, probably.
Well, if nobody's there, who's gonna know?
You've got people there. You're not there by yourself all the time.
They don't leave y'all alone with the dead bodies.
Too many people play with the dead bodies, and you can get in trouble for that.
The way you just said that, it seems like you might want to play with the dead bodies.
Maybe do faces and talk to them.
Make their lips move.
Yeah. I wouldn't play with them like some people do.
Nah. Oh, you mean, yeah, with like the paper towel tissue in the vagina?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Well, there's actually
there's people that actually screw dead bodies, I know.
No, there was a guy, he dug this woman up. I forgot his name. But he dug her up and then like had her in bed with him. He was madly in love with her. so bad. He made her a tissue paper vagina, and yeah, that pretty much was tissue paper vagina. I don't know. She was stiff when they found her. And he had painted her again. I mean, she had to get some flesh tone. Like, he went to the hardware store and it's like, which one of these look like skin the most? I'm gonna get this. No, that's too violet. It's too violet. It's too. And the guy up there, like, what color do you want? Like this right here.
Flesh tone.
Like this right here. You want flesh tone all over your. And he comes every 6 months and redoes it. Orders again. Nobody suspected a thing. Nobody.
Well, I was thinking of the song of the singer dancing around, you know, called Mary Jane's Last Dance, Tom Petty, dancing with the dead body.
Oh yeah. Well, I think this one was a little more.
Yeah, but I know what you're.
What did all of a sudden you become Max Headroom?
Yeah.
Max Headroom. You don't even know who that is, or you even
Nope.
old enough to know who Max Headroom is, or young enough, or old enough, because you'd had to be young then and not like an embryo.
Oh, baby, you're on my hair.
No, I don't feel a thing. Ow, baby. Ow, baby, signing off.